Hi everyone. So I'm Akram, working at Ledger as a developer engineer across the different integration we do. So I'm mainly here today to present you, show you the different integrations we do, but also the interest you have doing these integration. And I also guess that you also have other types of questions regarding other projects. For that, we'll invite you to meet me later on. I will be here during BlockSplit today and tomorrow, and I will be glad to answer your questions. So, as you may know, we have our Ledger projects, but on the technical aspects, we provide different type of integration that could be interesting for you, and you can work on with us. We're trying to scale up our external partners, and this also could be an opportunity for you. So we'll quickly do a tour of the different integration we have, why you should do it, and how to get started. So the different pathways we have today. Let's say we have 4 main type of integrations. Who owns a Ledger device here? Okay, so you're already aware with the concept of application installed on your Ledger. Let's say that it's the first layer when you can work on. So we say that it's the application that lets you handle your keys on your hardware device, and this is the first step when you do an integration at Ledger with Ledger. The second step, and it's something we launched really recently, the DApp Connect Kit. It's a project we launched on March. It's basically just a few lines of code that you need to add on your service or dApps, and it basically helps allow you to let the users connect your device, their device to your service or dApps using an extension on the browser. And this is really easier than the other integration. I think it's the fastest one. The third layer is the blockchain support integration. So as you may know, we have an SDK where users can manage and manage their portfolio, play with the different cryptocurrencies that they have, and they can do it after this integration, but this one needs the first one to be done, the embedded app integration, to be available. And the last one, the live app integration. So are you familiar with the Ledger Live SDK? Yes, no, yes, a little, maybe? Okay, so on our SDK, we have like a section called Discover, where different live apps are integrated. You have dApps and also non-dApps, and you can use this section to leverage the different the user base, Ledger user base, to wider, let's say, the audience on your app. So why you should do it? So I tried to divide the different actors, let's say, in 4 groups. Maybe I missed someone, but I tried to cover at least, let's say, 80 to 90% of the different actors. So as you can be a blockchain foundation, service and dApps, wallets, or NFT. When I say NFT, it's NFT marketplace or service related to this. You can have many interests on the different integration we have. And the easiest one, as I said, the DApp Connect Kit integration is really straightforward. I already did a workshop on that. I have many things with me, so the thing is we don't have time to explain that part in detail, but I'll be happy to give you more details on that. And depending on where you are, you could find some interest on doing these different integrations. So let's have a look on the different actors and their interests when doing one of the integration. Let's say you're a blockchain foundation. You can find many interests doing the different integrations I explained earlier. if you try the embedded app integration, you can satisfy your community, you widen your audience, and secure the funds also. For the DApp Connect kit, as I said, it's really straightforward, and when a user uses it through the browser, it's really easy as you directly connect through Bluetooth to the service or dApps on the browser. For the blockchain support integration, same thing. You provide many wallet possibilities to the user, so that's also a good point. And for the live app support, to have a live app supported on our SDK, you have, of course, to support the blockchain first. So this is the first step for that part. Let's say that you're a service or dApp. For the embedded dApp integration, so as I said, you have a dedicated section on our SDK where you can have your live app already integrated, but the first step you have to do is to code and submit a type of plugin, so it's a type of application, and this will allow you to, what we say, clear sign, so know what you're signing on your device. So this is the first step you have to do. For the DApp Connect kit, same thing. You address the ledger hardware user base, and it's could bring more user to your service. Same thing for the blockchain support and for the live app support. Also same thing. The idea is that we have a big user base. You want maybe a wider your audience or the users using your service, and then we can work together. We can also discuss revenue on that, and I know that money is a game changer for some services. Same thing for the wallets. The idea is really to show you that you can. It's a win-win situation where you can widen your audience and us let the device be usable with a wider type of wallets, services, and other things like that. And last one, for the NFTs, it's almost the same thing, but for that one, I would like to, for example, describe what we did with OpenSea. OpenSea, they integrated the DApp Connect kit, the second on the list. It was really fast for them. It almost took a few days for them to do all the whole process. And now you're able to log in through on OpenSea using your device and using the extension on your browser connected to the hardware device through Bluetooth. So how to get started? So these are the 4 type of integration I described earlier. Many people doesn't know, but all our repos are open. So for example, for the embedded app integration, you can have a look on the repo on all the applications that are already integrated at Ledger. You can have a look on how it is built and how to work for your personal app, for example. And it is really easy to submit your app. So, and we have two layers of let's say submit process. First one, you don't want to lose time, so you can submit it like a developer mode. So you will have your app available a few weeks after. If you want like a public release, you will have to wait more, but at least with the developer mode, you can have your app already available. The DApp Connect kit, as I said, it's really straightforward. It's a matter of standard libraries you have to add on your DApp or service, and it will be directly compatible with our extension through the browser. The blockchain support, same thing as the first one, but for that one you have to get the embedded app support already done, and then because the blockchain works on top of the application, so that's why. And the last one, the live app. For this one, it's also really straightforward, but it depends if you're a DApp or a non-DApp. If you're a DApp, you will need a plugin to be coded to clear sign through your DApp. And if you're a non-DApp, it's not just a matter of some files with the manifest describing your service, and same thing, it's really straightforward. And that's mainly it. So as I said, our repo is open. You can have a look, know how the SDK is working, how the hardware is working, how the application are built, everything. Our goal is really to improve the tools that are here for the developers, but also to provide premium projects for our users. That's why we often have the let's say the final verification and final go on our side. And as I said earlier, we are really trying to widen our partners to scale up. So I presented you the 4 different types of integration. If you have, I don't know, if you're providing services or skills on the different integration I explained earlier, reach out to me, or let's have a talk just after this and see how we could work together and see if you can become a partner with us. And some resources. So I don't know what is the type of audience I have today, but if you're a developer, the first one will fit for you. All the technical explanation on the different integration are here. If you have in the future some questions, you want to quickly reach out to us, we have our Discord server. Ledger Labs for the different articles we provide, and our repos that are available for everyone. You can have a look, see how is it built, and try to understand what you need. And that's mainly it. Any questions regarding the presentation? Is the hardware architecture disclosed? Which part of the hardware?
Everything. The chips, the design.
Not
the protocols between the chips. I think everyone.
Yeah, so some part of the architecture is described, yes, openly on the developer portal, but some parts of like the secure element and something more regarding the security, no.
Can I find which chips are you using inside? Can I build it myself from scratch?
You have to obtain the same chip first, and I don't think it will be easy for you.
Okay, but
as it's the same
name
chip,
of the chips are there.
As it's the same chip as they are used on the passport or credit card.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And if you have, I know that maybe you have questions regarding Ledger Recover also. Feel free to reach me just after this talk during the conference. I would be glad to answer your questions regarding that. Thanks.